Halle, you're so talented. I've loved watching you in the talent shows and going to see you in Frozen. I love your confident spirit, and your style is amazing. My prayer for you is that you let others see the heart that you have. I've enjoyed our talks and our chats over haircuts, and I know that you have such a heart for the Lord, and I pray that you continue to walk in His ways.
Halle, it's been great to get to know you and your family. It was, one of those things where a family comes into school and into church, and you just kind of have a connection right away, and our families have been friends. And so from that aspect, I've gotten to maybe know you in a different way than I know most of the students. Certainly I think probably everybody who talks about you is going to talk about your tremendous talent, but I also want to say your tremendous drive. You certainly, when you get an idea about what you want, you go for it, and you don't let anything slow you down, and you pursue it, and that's great. And that, that's a characteristic a lot of people wish they had, and you have that drive. My area, I guess, of challenge or caution is don't be so future-minded that you overlook how God is blessing you today on a daily basis. Remember that every good and perfect gift comes from above. So enjoy the gifts that He's given you now. Enjoy the relationships, the friendships, the blessings that He gives you on a day-to-day basis as you pursue the will of God in your life.
I loved having Halle in my class. She is a student that has curiosity. She definitely wants to put in practice her faith and her life outside the school. I see that in so many different ways, from the conversations she has with friends. These conversations that she has with friends makes an impact not only on their lives, but her, as I see her living out her faith with her friends. I love the fact that we have a church and school connection. And in class, we've had some really good discussions on theology and on social life, living out your faith in your culture. And I know that's what you're going to do. Continue to pursue the Lord with your whole heart. Love the Lord your God with your whole heart, mind, soul, and strength. So you will make a great impact on this world as you continue to love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength.
Halle, I have loved watching you grow up into the young woman that you are today. You are brilliant, you are incredibly talented, you are passionate, and when you set your mind to something, you do not back down, which is something that I admire greatly. I know that you're going to be successful in the future because of that passion. Honestly, I don't know if I have ever had a more passionate student. My challenge to you would be, when you step into adulthood, stay true to what God has taught you, whether through your parents, through different leaders, or through school and church. God's going to use you greatly because of the passion that you bring and the life that you bring, but He's going to use you even more if you can take that passion and mix it with speaking truth into situations and being an advocate for people, but most importantly, spreading God's word to other people.
Halle, I am reminded of sixth grade science, and I remember remarking to my wife the nature of, if you remember this, cheer talk, and I was always so frustrated by it that these little cheerleaders would have this special designation of cheer talk, but I bring that up because it is this designation of just how much influence you have even back then. And I think as you have developed and grown over the years, I think that you have underestimated to a certain degree how much influence you have in this building and how much influence you have to those that are around you. And as you go off to Gordon and you develop yourself as a performer, I just want to remind you of this verse, Matthew chapter 5. You are the light of the world. A city on a hill cannot be hidden, nor do people light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a stand, and it gives light to all the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works. And I think this is the most important part, and I want to remind you of this and challenge you with this aspect, that they may give glory to your Father who is in heaven. Halle, I'm excited to see the next steps and how much you grow at college.